Hello, this is Larry Lopata, one of the founders of Gun Dynamics. Just wanted to take some time to give all of our followers an update on what we're doing. I'd like to start off by just saying a big thank you and gratitude to all the people who've been supporting our efforts so far. It has really been helping us, especially in the face of all the negativity we've been getting and resilience and outright just blackballing us in the greater business community. When we started Gun Dynamics, we weren't digital people, we were inventors trying to pursue our American dream. We invented an adjustable trigger called the Reaper ST1911 for the legendary 1911 handgun, and like many Americans, we wanted to promote that in the digital world of crowdfunding. And we were very excited. We went out to Kickstarter and we found out that they will have no gun-related products available to be on a campaign. You cannot do a campaign. Even if you have a flashlight that has a Picatinny rail attachment as an accessory, it's a no-go. Same thing with Indiegogo. No-go Indiegogo, no-go Kickstarter. So as opposed to getting mad, I looked at my partners and I said, is there a way we could just create a crowdfunding platform specifically for firearms? And thankfully, one of our founders is technically savvy. He said, sure. So we created Gun Dynamics. We launched it on the anniversary of the American Revolutionary War. And in the last 6 months, we have just had a whirlwind of ups and downs, obstacles and successes. And I just wanted to share them with you. First of all, we did nothing by the book. We probably failed How to Start a Business 101 course because we had no business plan. We had no budget. We had no projection. We had no solid way of, what kind of revenue we would need and volume of campaigns to sustain. We had a rough idea. But what we really wanted to do was, as we realized this was so important, that this category of innovation, the way to bring products directly to the consumers who'd be interested in them, is so critical that we absolutely had to have representation within the gun community for that, or this is yet another one of those choke points where in 5 years we'll turn around and be like, oh my God, how come we're not developing? How come this community is shrinking? So we decided to do something about it, and thus we created Gun Dynamics. Since our launch, we have had over 50 people come to us looking to start campaigns on the Gun Dynamics website, and it has been humbling. I had really no idea what would come once we put our shingle out, but the quality of the technologies and the inventors has been incredible. We have everything from people who have issued utility patents and functional prototypes to people with cocktail napkins. But one of the things we realized really early on was one of the keys to success of any crowdfunding campaign is you need to have a fan base that supports you through the campaign. It's one of those critical things, and a lot of these people don't have it. So we realized we needed to be more than just a crowdfunding platform. We needed to bring the resources to help these people be able to create the proper campaigns to put up on the site. So we used our intellectual property lawyers. They have been amazing. We're going to make an announcement soon showing their services. They're offering a 10% discount for anyone who wants to develop an intellectual property patent. And we have accountants. If you could believe this, a lot of people, accountants out there, don't want to work with any gun-related companies or businesses. We have a Iraqi vet, 3 tours, came back. Not only is he doing our accounting for the past 6 months, but he's actually analyzing how we're spending our money and showing us how to optimize our dollar spending. We have underwriters for insurance. We have people who will do 3D printed models, website development, manufacturing functional prototypes. We're building a community within a community, and you're going to see in the upcoming months some wonderful campaigns. We just wanted to make sure we were doing it right, but we're also going beyond that. We're helping people with their videos. We're cross-pollinating. If we see someone with an innovative technology and we know someone in the industry who could use that technology, we're setting up meetings. We're building an incredibly constructive and positive matrix to help people find their way in this industry and help the industry specialists in their segments of the market find the new up-and-coming technologies. And it has just been a wonderful experience, because one of the things I find disgusting is that this industry, the firearms industry, was one of the pillars of the founding of this country. Without firearms, who knows what we'd be living in now? But I know without a firearm, we wouldn't be living in the democracy that we're living in now. And somebody needs to preserve this, because I really do believe that as time went on from the founding fathers and through World War I and World War II, we have the luxury to where people are growing up thinking that this lifestyle we have is common around the world. We are the exception. We are not the commonality here. And unfortunately, we've done such a good job of that, people feel like they don't need it to protect themselves. They don't need to have a way to stand up against tyranny both here and abroad. They feel they have the luxury, like the Second Amendment is some kind of luxury that we've outgrown, and they couldn't be further from the truth. Just look at what happens when we have a natural disaster like Katrina, and people don't have the public services to protect them, to feed them, to clothe them. That's when you see a real potential of what's going on here. But I digress. I'm sorry. That's just how I feel. I'm going to be providing updates like this to the community so you could start seeing some of the products coming down the pipeline. You could see some of the people we're working with. We're going to be doing pieces on people actually in the industry, so you could put a face to some of the names products you have or heard of or want. There is one thing I'd like to ask in closing, though, and I thank you for putting up with this in advance, but there is such a blackballing in social media of the gun community. We actually got flagged with our Facebook account within the first month of launching, and we've been trying to work it out the right way, but they're not wanting to help us whatsoever. If I could ask you to just reach out to 2 friends and have them tell 2 friends and have them tell 2 friends just to like us on Facebook. If you want to do something where you could defy Facebook, all you need to do is go to the Gun Dynamics page in Facebook and press like and tell other people to do that. So we can show, even in the face of their extreme censorship, the public will not be silenced, and we can persevere through anything that they can throw at us. Well, thank you for your time on this. I hope you like it. I look forward to talking to you again soon. Take care.